Yeah, let's start.
Shall I start? Has everyone joined?
Yeah,
Okay. So hi guys. I am Ashwin, and I'll be giving you a short talk on the preparation strategy that I followed for the last 2 months. I'll keep this talk short and concise because I know you guys are uh, busy with your preparation. So this is a brief introduction about myself. I completed my BE in mechanical engineering the year 2021, and then I worked for a UAV startup from 2021 to 2023. I resigned in August 2023 and prepared for the GATE exam, and I secured an All India rank of 6 in the aerospace engineering paper. Currently, I'm pursuing my MTech in aerospace engineering from the Indian Institute of Science. So I, I'm sure you guys are well versed with the exam date by now. I think it's February 15th. Forenoon session. The aerospace engineering paper is scheduled for the forenoon session. So you have exactly 2 months. So this is the strategy that I followed for the last 2 months. Please, this isn't a one size fits all strategy. You can take what works for you and then build on it depending on your individual preparation styles. So for the month of December, before December started, I ensured that I had completed the syllabus and I had kept December and January for only mock tests and revisions. So this is another important point that I would like to underline here is don't ignore mathematics and aptitude. It might be it's easy to get carried away with the core subjects. They're pretty vast and they're also interesting, but mathematics and aptitude help you to boost your score because most often than not, they are kind of straightforward questions that they'll ask, and you'll be missing out if you don't cover these topics properly. So for the month of December, what I did was I started out with the chapter wise and subject wise tests from the IGC portal. Uh, I would encourage you guys to attempt it by simulating real test conditions, sit alone for the entire duration of the test. Attempt it honestly. Don't use any formula sheets. And once you complete it, you analyze your test scores, see where you need to work on, and uh, work on those areas. And this is another important point that I think you guys should follow is use the gate calculator while you practice. Uh, and I would also encourage you to use a wired mouse because don't use the phone. Use the online calculator itself. You need the practice because there during the exam you might it's slightly difficult to get a hang of. So I would encourage you to use the gate calculator and practice the formulas that are especially in subjects like gas dynamics. I think there are a lot of formulas that you need to remember. So if they're simple to derive, then learn how to derive them. If not, at least remember how where the plus and minus goes, and so that you don't miss out on these marks. Because if it's a direct substitution question, then they're pretty simple to score. So for the month of January, just what I did was I just kept it for mock tests and revision. Don't study any other topic. Just keep revising and attempting your mock tests. What I did for the mock test was I attempted the mock test in the same time slot as the final exam. I tried to recreate every other uh, test condition that there was. Sit for the entire 3 hours. Don't end the test quickly. Sit for the entire 3 hours. Attempt it honestly. Again, once completed, you just analyze where you went wrong and try to work on it. And this is pretty important. I think it's most important at this juncture. Please don't compare your test scores with other aspirants. Uh, you need to keep your mindset pretty intact at this time. So just compare, just ensure that you're having progressive improvements with your own score from the previous test. Uh, speaking from my own experience, I think the first mock test I scored were in the mid 40s, and then I slowly improved with every successive mock test. So don't really get too bogged down by the scores. You never know what happens in the final exam. So don't take these scores very seriously. Also, don't take it too lightly. There's a balance. I think you need to find it, and stay focused. This last 2 months, give it everything you have, and yeah. Do you guys have any questions? You can ask me. I'll try to answer them.
Thank you, Ashwin, for your inputs. So I'll share a few points from my side, and then we'll take up two question. Okay. So let me share quickly. Okay. So guys, be free to ask question either in chat, or you guys can speak, or uh, you can ask those who are watching this session on YT also question. So
Okay, Parthiv's question, uh, how to attack the paper. Okay. Uh, so what I followed was I started out with the aptitude section. I ensured that I complete the aptitude within the first few minutes of the paper, and yeah, I tried to complete at least I think around 75% of the paper by 2 hours, and then I went forward with the questions that I had little doubt on and all that. So, is that what you were asking, Parthiv, or have I answered your question?
so one more question I will ask you, Ashwin. Somebody was asking me some days back. So the like how students would analyze mock exams, either subject wise mock exams or later on full syllabus mock exams. So what strategy did you follow?
Okay. Basically, what I did was I look once I completed the test, I saw the questions that I got wrong, and then I saw whether it's a conceptual error that I had, or was it a problem with my calculation in the exam pressure. Did I go wrong in the calculation, or did I not use the gate calculator properly? Those are the only two points you can go wrong in. So you just and see where you are going wrong and just work on those areas. For me, it was the gate calculator. So that's why I emphasize the using gate calculator part. Okay. Arjun asks, okay. 2.5 hours. Well, yeah, if you can, yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly all right. It's always good to have some extra time to go through your entire paper and check if you have made some mistakes and or go back to some question that you had left out because you weren't sure how to approach it. Yeah, that's perfectly all right.
Uh,
Parthiv,
Arjun, one more thing, we are going to have one session in January first week. So specifically there we will discuss on how to write full syllabus mock exam that has to be replicated in real exam. So we always suggest to use the, you know, this strategy, writing exam in the multiple rounds, multi-round strategy, Arjun. We suggest to follow, so you spend less time in uh, you know uh, like tough question instead of solving one by one. So that part we will discuss later as well. Yeah. So what Parthiv is asking, Ashwin, again, so
Yeah,
can you
he's
tell while
asking about
giving full.
revision. I used to revise after every test. I used to go through my mistakes and then revise uh, those particular areas. So that's what I followed, but
So
I would
Parthiv,
suggest to revise.
ideally, Parthiv, ideally, initially you should revise whole syllabus in within 3 days, because usually full syllabus mock exam will fall in interval of 3 to 3 days around. Okay, 12 exams we take total and January month whole. So 3 days is ideally initially, and later on you should revise whole syllabus in one day using formula sheets. So that is like ideally we suggest. Yes, Ashwin.
Yeah, the Richon has asked about okay, 60 to 70% of the syllabus. Uh, I mean, yeah, I think at this point, you should try to attempt your mock tests and try to cover up missing topics with that.
Uh, Yeah, so what Ashwin we suggest, Rishon, we suggest to complete whole syllabus at least by December end, and for that don't just run behind lectures. IGC have very structured material, right? And Ashwin, you also have used some of
Yeah,
the
yeah, that's
subjects.
yeah.
Yeah. So guys, follow IGC material, read thoroughly, okay, each and every subjects, and complete at least once by December end. So you write your mock exam on time. uh, it may be you may score less marks or more marks, doesn't matter, but that kind of confidence should be there by December end ki I have at least completed all subjects. And anyways, these subjects are not much new to you people, at least aeronautical or aerospace people, right? All these subjects you guys have learned already in your engineering days, or in or maybe learning. So follow IGC material well and complete. Okay. And
Yeah, and then
writing, currently your focus should be on completing syllabus, solving PYQs, and writing subject wise mock exam. uh, in mock exam, even you get 30 40, it's a good marks. What you say, Ashwin?
yeah. I think the first
Initially
mock
that
I
is what
scored in
we
the
are
mid
saying.
40s. So and
Yes.
then you build on it. Eventually, you'll reach like 50, 60. Just
Yeah.
ensure that you're progressively improving. That's it. Just stick to that. Stick to your schedule. Stick to your routine, and you guys will be fine.
No, revision is only class in-depth class notes and formula sheets. That is what revision. Remaining is practice. So you need to do practice by multiple methods. There will be many topic wise exams are left out. There may be some PAYQs are left out. There may be subject wise exam left out in between full syllabus exams. So you guys can use those assignments also there, IGC assignments. So practice is different than revision. Okay. Revision is whole, like if for theoretical basics you need to revise in-depth syllabus notes, and for formulas and quick points, short notes. Initially it may take time, Parthiv, but once you revise again and again, and while revising keep writing, so you do not forget easily stuffs. Okay. So guys, make habit of when you do revise, keep writing formulas. 65 plus, of course, in gate exam, to get the top 10 kind of rank, you have to get 70 plus minus always in a moderate paper. In easy paper this year, it was 75 plus, right? Ashwin, how much did
Yes,
you
sir.
get?
Yeah,
Around
yeah.
70,
I got
80 around.
79, around 79, 8. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
around that.
nine. That that was an easy paper. So it depend paper to paper. Then see, currently Gopala Krishna, don't think about next year. Currently think in current, you should do best for 2025. And for that, again, I'm telling use IGC materials well and solve PYQs if you can't do much. And of course, in January, you have to write at least a few mock exams so you understand how to perform well under pressure and use the virtual calculators and strategy for exams and all. See, initially again, Mr. XYZ, it will take time, but you have to keep revising. There is no other way around. See, it depend person to person, how many hours. See, if you are preparing only for gate, I will suggest you must study now 10 to 12 hours minimum. If you are preparing only for gate, then because why you should take risk. But if you are college students, if you are working professional, then you should invest as many hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever possible. First idea is to complete gate syllabus and solve all pyqs and write due subject wise mock exams.
I think Aditya has a question about analyzing mock tests.
Yeah, yeah, please.
How did you handle your weaker subjects? Uh, well, there's no real secret to it. If you find out that you're weak in a subject, you just devote more time to it and just work on your problem areas. Is it the formulas you have an issue with? Is it the calculation, or is it the concept? And then you can also refer to the study materials or the textbooks in case you have a problem with a certain topic. That's all you need. That's all there is. There isn't any other trick to it. You just need to spend time on those subjects, but also ensure that they are, mark yielding subjects. Don't spend a lot of time on topics like space mechanics because I'm sure you guys have been told that the weightage of subjects in the gate exam. So just keep that in the back of your mind and spend time on it. That's it.
Anyway, Ashwin, IGC's lecture is available on YT. Those who are not having access to space dynamics, only one lecture is enough, Ashwin.
Yeah,
Almost
yeah,
it covered
that's true.
99% of the questions and topics frequently asked in space part. See, for MSQs, frankly saying, we cannot tell this is sufficient, that is sufficient. In IGC mock exams, the good thing we have a lot of MSQs, right, Ashwin? So many of the
Yes, sir. Yes,
MSQs you may not able to, solve. So in that case, you should follow reverse approach. So for that, you can follow IGC materials or provided reference textbooks. Clear? Because Ashwin, like we cannot say ki whatever we have given in material is sufficient like that. That kind of
yes, sir.
statement we can't make.
All we can do is we can just hope that our conceptual clarity is what they're checking in MSQ. So just
Yes.
ensure that your concepts are clear. Topics like stability, those topics, you just ensure that you know your sign conventions correctly and all. Just an example, but yeah.
Yeah, and also nowadays they are asking good MSQ from gas dynamics. So I already recommended guys along with IGC material you should refer Anderson's books like compressible fluid flow apart from fundamental of aerodynamics or read the design boxes of aerodynamics book. Anderson books, or apart from that, like I have suggested that aerodynamics by naval aviator. So you guys have to do some reverse approach. Sir, yes, Dharmesh, it's very clear to all IGC students. Be stick to only IGC work, IGC materials, IGC assignments, IGC mock exams. Ashwin, you are the live example, right? Yeah.
Yes,
mm,
I think the
Till
mock
December.
exams were, yeah, it helped you get into the groove of the exam. So they are pretty helpful. I think you should, but attempt
Stick
them
to.
honestly. That's all. Yeah.
Yes. Because see, the learning is never ending, right? You have to learn minimum, so you score well in exam. And I think all required things we have been doing, and they could have referred, right? But it is now mid of December, right? So now we can't, suggest, like we will not suggest go and refer this NPTEL lectures, that lecture, or particular so many books and all. Yeah. Propulsion, Yashwant, yeah. So for propulsion, like IGC material is first thing, and then you should, write all propulsion mock exams. So lot many theoretical questions are asked, and to solve those questions, you may need to refer in a reverse approach, like books like Roger Cohen, or other good propulsion textbook referred by IGC faculties. Yeah. So Ashwin, you want to add something on that propulsion?
Propulsion, all I did was I followed the IGC material along with the Sarvanamuthu and Cohen's textbook,
That
gas
Roger Cohen.
turbines textbook. Yeah,
Yes, same book.
that,
Yes.
yeah, that's all that I followed.
I think
And that's
already we
pretty,
discussed. I think somebody asking, see, Anaga, yeah, these are the high scoring subjects. Apart from that, like you should not skip subjects like aerodynamics, gas dynamics, and mechanical vibration specifically, and some extent stability. Even space dynamics is easy subject. So like usually they if they ask three question out of three, two will be easier side. But sometimes they ask one question that also lollipop. So what we tell always, without doing good in these subjects, math, aptitude, propulsion, SOM performance, you can't get top rank, right? What Ashwin you say, because these are
yes, sir.
like
These are pretty important subjects. Math and
very
aptitude,
important.
they're simple, so don't skip out on that. Just
And propulsion, SOM performance. Every year they ask more number of questions from these subjects. Nothing, Arjun, as such. See, what we say, you should read every topic, every subject as best, and make your strong subject further stronger, and improve in weak subject. Because sometime, na, even you may not able to solve question from what you know very well, right, Ashwin? It depends on the
yeah,
kind of
that
question
happens.
or
Correct.
paper. And sometime you may feel that this subject is not interesting, I'm not that good, but still you can solve question because they may ask easier side. Okay, so it's a combination of preparation should have right combination, because end of the day it is 100 marks, out of that you have to score. So definitely there will be 10-15 marks of scope, right, always, where you may not be that comfortable. See, in easier paper like 2024, right, I think Ashwin you are comfortable for whole 100 marks, right, 95 to
Yeah,
100 marks.
it was.
But
I expected a tougher paper, but I was. It was fine.
yes,
The
yes,
2024
yes,
paper, but 2023 was little challenging. So
yes, of
you never
course,
know what will
challenging.
happen.
Yeah. So if and but it again, ranks is always obtained by those who work hard. Okay, irrespective of easy and tough paper. Only in easy paper there is more chances of reshuffling rank, but rank will be there. If you are hardworking and preparing sincerely, you will have a decent rank. Yeah. Complex analysis, Laplace. Why Laplace is important, na? They may ask some easy question from Laplace. See, you do not leave anything. You read up to whatever that you can. Okay, and then solve PYQs, solve IGC exam. It depend. Laplace, I don't. I will not say weightage is less. Complex variable is still Laplace transformation is an even my time they ask question from Laplace. Yeah, nothing is easier, Vijay. Okay, but
I think you just need to practice the formula. That's the only way. You just need to spend time on
DK,
practicing.
see,
That's all.
yeah, we always finish syllabus by December end, and we are on very much in that right mode. Already, last two subjects are going on, right? Propulsion part and stability, and remaining almost everything is done, right? So it will be done by January 2nd or maybe January 1st, right? 30 and 31st is Monday, Tuesday. So by the time the whole thing will be done, and guys, don't worry. After that, also this year there is a plan in January, whole January there will be meetings. Like we are planning to solve all full syllabus exams. Ashwin, you remember we did for some
Yeah, we
exams last
last
time.
year they did for, I think IGC had few mock tests. They had a video solution, but
Yeah,
I think
live
this time
solution.
sir
This
will.
year,
Yeah.
yeah, whole because we are planning ahead this time. Uh, yes, so can you answer this, Ashwin, about
Any
performance?
tips for performance? Uh, are you asking the tips to remember the formula, or if I could get some clarity on that, Arjun? You Yeah. There is no real. I mean, what I did was this December and Jan just kept on writing those formulas, and that kind of helped me to remember those formulas
See,
because
two
they
thing
are
is
pretty tough.
important. Ashwin, along with writing formula, anytime you should be so strong to derive also. If you are
Yeah,
confused,
that's
then
true. Correct.
try
That's
steps to derive quickly. So,
Yeah. You
um,
should know how to derive. You should know how to arrive at
yes,
those final formulas. That's true.
yes. In case if you are confused, but there should not be an iota of confusion in final exam. For that, lot of revision, writing, revision you do. And in now
Yeah, just
IGC
practice.
have
That's
all yes practice. So, guys, we'll take a more question. Before that, I have certain points to finish. So, I have added my points. The first and foremost is completing syllabus. So, you all must complete gate syllabus by December end. And for that, if you feel more, subjects are pending, so I will suggest use IGC materials effectively and as best, so you complete your syllabus and then solve subject wise PYQs and attend subject wise mock exams and try to finish them by December end. uh, in case if you are not able to do that also, then fine, but completing whole syllabus is most important. Ashwin, what you say? Because it's already 1 month late.
yes, sir.
Usually people should
Yeah,
complete by maximum mid of November, kind of, sorry, mid of December or at least November end. If November end
that's
is
true.
not possible, then by this date it should have been done. Okay, usually for Fab batch we complete syllabus by November end. So for them it is easy, but now some people join too late, and then it takes time for us also to finish syllabus. So December end is the last deadline, okay, for you all to complete. And then the first priority, guys, currently it should not be topic wise exam. I will tell you when to write topic wise exam. Currently, guys, fully focus on solving subject wise PYQs. Ashwin, we have in IGC all subject wise scattered PYQs. So they can read one subject well and they can solve questions, PYQs of that. Okay. So that way
Yeah,
they
that's
will
very
start
helpful.
getting confidence. Instead of solving year wise, guys, I will suggest solve subject wise as of now, and finish subject wise mock exam. So at least you will able to judge how much you are remembering, how much you are getting, what all kind of mistakes you are doing, what all topics still you have to study from that subject. Okay, these subject wise exams is nowhere to judge how much you are getting marks. No, currently we don't, because topic wise exams dates are over November end. Usually in IGC, all the topics wise exams we suggest should be finished by November. But no worry, if it is still there, it will be useful. In January month, what happens now, guys? You will have gap right between two mock exams. So that time you may get bored, right? Revising Ashwin, right? So that time, what they
Yes, sir.
can do, they can revise quickly and then write topic wise available topic wise exam. So that means they will be making every topic strong. So if you are good in every topic, then end of the day you will be very good in whole syllabus. So that kind of approach people should use. And practice general aptitude and engineering mathematics on regular basis, which is very important. And this GA and math will make the real difference between a good rank and very good rank. Okay, so it's very clear, guys. These two subjects almost 25 marks, and scoring subjects. You may be good, you may be weak also in these subjects, and you may be good also. In both the cases, you should do it. Okay, because if you are good in these subjects, then always try not to lose any marks. If you are weak in these subjects, then try to improve as much. Okay, and keep revising from both in-depth and short notes on regular basis. Okay, because you need to remember also, as many of the questions are there where they are not able to remember for long. And again, the most important point, guys, don't worry for marks. Okay, the writing mock exam is most important. Okay, writing mock exam is most important, and after writing mock exams you should do good self analysis of exam. Which all questions you are not able to solve, you should try to solve using the whatever the content you have, your own notes, reference books, IGC materials, IGC lectures and all, in a quicker way. And for last 2 months, this is what I have emphasized. Okay, so these are the points which is there for now. And in January month again we will meet and we will do full syllabus mock exam wise discussion. And apart from that, guys, those were technical, non-technical. So you guys need always be healthy and happy, and enjoy, guys, this learning, good learning time. Okay, because in life you may not get that much time again to read a lot good books. And be mentally strong, guys, irrespective of your preparation today level. Be mentally strong, guys. All of you can achieve that. If you are mentally strong, even with the 70-80% of preparation, you will get good marks. Even if your preparation is 100% and if you are mentally weak, then you may lose marks. Okay, so be mentally strong, be confident, and be consistent. So there is no replacement of hard work. Yes, smart works work, but there is no real replacement of hard work, guys. So be hardworking, be confident, be consistent. And guys, keep having light and energetic diets. Don't have too much of food and just sleep like me many days. Okay, so guys, have light and energetic diets and healthy diets, and keep preparing happily, and be away from procrastination, guys. Don't do daydreaming and all. See, your result you can't decide. The result will be decided by whatever efforts now you are putting and what is your destiny in last 3 hours, right? So on lighter note, like, did you ever think you will get AR6, Ashwin? Of course,
No, sir. That
your
I
preparation
I
was good.
tend to keep away from all those. I just stuck to my routine,
Yes,
and
yes,
we'll
yes.
see what happens when the rank comes.
Yes,
That's all we can
yes.
do, right?
So yes, so of course you should expect some good rank, right? Because end of the day, preparation should have some goal, right? So goal is to get some good marks, good ranks, or get in IIT or PSU or whatever it is. But it should not be like I will get AR 1, 5, 10, 20, nothing. So be away from daydreaming, be away from unnecessary thoughts, be away from procrastination. Instead of that, you should focus efforts on preparation. And guys, be away from distraction and what other talks. Don't get pressurized from family, friends, and all. You should be natural and just believe in your hard work, your learning, and your destiny. And guys, again, make whatever learning time you have, this should be your best learning time. So now some question is there. You
There are
can
few
take part in.
questions. I think
Yeah, yeah,
Parthiv has asked a
please.
question about thermodynamics and energy. I just refer to the IGC material for these topics. I think they cover enough for engineering mechanics. I think you'll be fine. Uh, Aditya,
So
can I
Parthiv,
know what?
Parthiv, I will add my point. See, thermodynamics and engineering mechanics in Gate Aerospace is only for basics. It is not from exam marks perspective. So don't worry about these subjects. If you have learned well basics of these two subjects, that's enough. Okay. Nowadays they started asking some one or two question, but you should be good now. Simple question, Parthiv, like trusses and all. Basically, you should be good in vector, right? And trusses. This year they asked Ashwin tough question, right? One question was from Newton's law. So that kind of question you should not put your head. Some question they
Yeah,
may ask one or two questions.
you need to know which questions to leave and move on because you can't solve all the questions. So you need to leave few questions. That's how the exam works. That's all you can
Yes.
do. Aditya, can I know what exactly you have an issue with? In the question you have asked about structures, may I know what exactly the issue is? Then I can answer it better.
Anaga, next question I will suggest material. I will not suggest watching too much of class recordings. My suggestion always, even during classes, if you miss any class, first you should read materials and then watch recording. So you will able to finish or understand recording that in better way, in quicker way. And in recording, you can always use the 2x speed and all. Time is very important now, guys. Value your time and plan well. Can you suggest some standard for reference like top three, top five? First is Anderson books. Then only one book which I will suggest: Aerodynamics for Naval Aviator. These two books. Then IGC materials and any reverse approach books. Okay, not much of books.
I think Rishon has asked a question about IAC. IAC is fun. I mean,
That
a lot of you get to learn a lot, but I think we'll keep that discussion for another time.
Yes, yes. Thank you. We will do now, Ashwin, when we do post-gate guidance.
Yeah,
So that
we'll
time,
keep that discussion for another time.
yeah, please.
How could you okay manage the day? See, it depends from Dharmesh, it depends from person to person. For me, I found 8 hours. Uh, I would start losing my concentration after 8 hours a day. So it depends on if
So
you are
what
able
I
to pull longer
suggest,
hours.
see, Ashwin, what I suggest now for that, they can break studies in three slots, Ashwin. So there can be a
Yes,
morning
sir.
slot, then some rest, right? The lunch break and all. Then there
Yes,
can
sir.
be
Yes.
afternoon slot, and then again break, and then night slot. So if they do
Yeah,
these three slots, na, then they will able to make up like 8 to 10 or 12 hours. There is no other way. You can't study in stretch. You should, but they should not have this kind of also plan is to study 1 2 hour. You know, Ashwin, if you plan for 1 hour, it will take lot of time for someone to start getting concentration, right? So whenever
that's
you
true.
study, at least study 2 to 3 hours in a stretch. Vijay
Ashwin has
Sima,
asked about
yes,
uh,
yes.
he's asked about thin wall structures.
Uh,
Uh,
yes,
okay.
Ashwin. Please you answer, then I'll
Well,
answer.
I followed this. There's this textbook called Megson for thin walls. That textbook is pretty involved about all these topics. I think you should be able to sort out the thin wall structures part if you refer that textbook.
Yes,
That's what I did.
Ashwin,
Uh,
of that, now I have already given my all lectures free of cost to everyone inviting. Whatever
okay.
is required, everything we have discussed. So even magazine is not required, and on top of that, they should not worry that much for thin wall. But definitely, they must worry for SOM. Ashwin, because in thin wall, na, they may ask very tough and lengthy questions sometimes, and usually they
Yeah,
ask
that's
one to two
yeah.
questions. Yes. So guys, don't worry too much of thin wall, but I will say, guys, SOM, the for IGCNs, what I will say is, guys, SOM, refer our lectures. The best book is Gare, but now time is not there to study that much. So refer IGC material. My material covers everything, guys. Okay, IGC SOM study material. Please go and find out in Drive. Each and every topic of GATE exam is covered. Then solve IGC assignments. Guys, IGC SOM assignments are very much insightful. So, guys, solve IGC assignments and refer my SOM notes. Okay, even class notes you guys might be referring of Rahul sir, but along with that, you guys go and find out IGC SOM study material. Each and every topic is done in a proper way. Along with that, guys, you have to solve these IGC mock exams. So in IGC, we have a SOM topic-wise exam. So many good questions are there. IGC subject-wise exam, and again in full syllabus also, you'll get a good amount of good questions from SOM. Okay, so there is no shortcuts or part two. There are few things in SOM you should know well. One, how to find equilibrium, some sign convention, right? So there will be some sign convention. There will be some equilibrium equations, and based on those sign conventions and equilibrium equations, we will have some sets of formula. And the good thing, sign convention for thin walls are quite tough, right, Ashwin? But sign
Yes, sir. Thin
convention
walled, yeah,
for
they're
S,
little.
yeah, for SOM, it's a pretty straightforward, not much of tough. So, and
And I
in
think for
SOM
SOM,
again, yeah, we can list out some important topics in SOM like Ashwin. One is basic elasticity. So people ask, or every year there will be some questions from basic elasticity. Then the next is beam theory, right? From beam theory, like there are several topics in beam theory: bending stress, shear stress as a BM diagram, then deflection of beam, indeterminate beam. So frequently, to like two questions are there. Then other topics like theory of failure. So these topics are very important, guys. But apart from that, also the topics like torsion of shaft, column, thin cells. So they may ask question. Yes. So Ashwin, one question from
on
rotating
rotating
machine.
rotating machines, you're talking about compressors and turbines. Is that what you're talking about, Vijay? Okay. What I did was I had referred to this textbook called Sarvanamuthu and Co. and Gas Turbines. If you go through that textbook, most of your concepts that you need for gate will be cleared. That's all I can say.
And guys, one more
When you say
promise I am
tackle,
doing,
what?
guys. Yeah, please continue.
Uh, Vijay, when you say tackle, what do you mean? What do you exactly mean? Is it a conceptual issue or
Solving problem is asking.
solving? There are only ways to solve more and more, man. I mean, that's all. That's all we can do.
So Vijay, what I will suggest you, if you are finding difficulty, then you solve IGC assignments on propulsions, because solution of those assignments also available, and those questions are lengthy question. In one question itself, everything is asked to calculate all the relevant thing. So in GATE exam, they will ask just one quantity, but in our IGC propulsion assignments, multiple quantities are asked. So you'll able to figure out what to start, where to start, what all formula what is asked, what is need to find, like that. What is
I think there
available
are
and
these
what is
example problems in Sarvana Muthu's textbook, which are
yeah.
very helpful. It helped me when I was learning these topics. I think you should refer
Oh,
those example problems. That will be helpful.
solve problems, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so one promise I was making, guys, don't worry about SOM. I will take frequent sessions on problem practice, guys. So you all need to be available in evening from next week. Once like we are in good shape in syllabus, I'll start taking sessions for IGCNs. Okay, so I want you guys to score well in my subject, and that I will try to assist. 1 hour we can spend solving IGC assignments, solving questions from different topics. Okay, and how we can do well. Yeah, 7 to 8 kind of slot we will do. Okay, any more question, guys? Yeah, like I don't want you guys. See, SOM is my subject, Ashwin. Like
Yes, sir.
now is like more than kind of 15 years before I started. Guiding for this subject, especially structures and SOM. When I was in my BTech final semester days. After that. So I have taught many times Ashwin SOM, initial days of IGC till last to last year, but now I stopped because of other
Okay.
commitments in organization. But I love that subject very much. And Gare is like novel. Have you referred Gare book? Timoshenko
Yes,
Gare,
sir.
like this
Yes, sir.
Gare book more.
I referred to that textbook. Yes, sir.
Yeah, best. Yeah. So also one revision class for general aptitude. Yeah, Vijay, we can take up one class. No, not an issue. We'll plan for sure. But before that, our bit of worry to finish for this July August batch, right? Because now last 2 months is 2 weeks are there, so we want to wind up everything well before we start full syllabus mock exams. So there was some request for GD problem practice class also for July, August, that we will do, and for that. Yeah. So any other question? I think have you taken or read all the question? Ashish has asked one question. Can you answer? Ashwin, it is from your favorite topic. And Ashwin, Tanya is teaching this year.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You learned right from
What's the
Tanya's
question,
lecture.
Ashish? Could you uh, instability? Okay, there are some related concepts on how to learn. Yeah, here stability. Well, if you have the time, I would suggest you to look at Professor A.K. Ghosh's lectures. But that's again, if you have the time. I don't think you'll. If you can make time, that's good. Or else, I think there's a PhD candidate from IIT Kanpur. I think she's taking the course, right, sir? Now
Yeah, yes, he's teaching some course.
she has
She's
few
us.
videos online that helped me when I was preparing. She has few NPTEL solutions online that kind of covers the entire stability part. I think you should refer those videos. That'll be helpful.
So, guys, yeah. So I'll share. Yeah, any reference book, like reference book is Nielsen, right?
Yeah,
Any
Nelson, but
book did you
I
refer?
didn't. No, I just referred the NPTEL lectures. That was my, and I made notes of those lectures.
Oh,
That was my reference. Yeah, I didn't
oh,
have another separate book for that.
okay. Yeah, Ashish, guy, first you need to, just keep some kind of patience, Ashish, and you have to put little bit of more efforts in understanding concepts, okay? Because stability is not lengthy subject, okay? Again, stability is kind of not very lengthy subject. So have only certain number of concepts in GATE syllabus. So refer those concepts well, try to understand, and then you have to do little bit of practice to remember those formula and then solve questions. And of course, Tanya is there, Praveen is there. In fact, this year Navneet sir has not taught, but definitely his lectures are there with us. uh, what I will do now, I will share all our these crash course lectures with long term batches. Those who are in long term batches, I will share crash course lectures. So in crash course lectures, if you want some time to watch any subject series quickly, you guys can refer. Okay, so that I will do. But anyway, now should we focus more on referring materials? Actually, some things are there when AC moves forward. What is happening with this relativity? Um, Ashish, you have to have some kind of imagination also. Like you have to understand, try to think physically also. Stability is very lively subject, right, Ashwin? It is not
Yes,
like
sir.
uh,
Yeah, you need to imagine what happens when your aerodynamic
yes.
center moves aft of CG and all that, and you need to be able to ascertain what is happening to your aircraft. A little bit of imagination is required, but it's not very tricky. Once you get your basics right, you should be able to tackle these questions.
Shweta Pal, Mr. Ashwin is in aerospace engineering department. Okay, so guys, yeah, stability and same case for SOM also. In SOM also, if you go to bending and all concepts of bending, or even you guys might be knowing, right? We discussed, right, how bending, torsion, and bar or rod is different, right, based on the different loading. So you have to have intuition is very important in these kind of subjects where you have sign convention. You need to do equilibriums and all. Okay. So, guys, I think Ashwin, we have done right 1 hour almost. So, if any more question, guys.
Okay, no
So,
questions.
the final suggestion, guys, whatever mock exams you guys are writing, you guys should not just complete exam and forget. After exam, you need to see it and try to look into every question, whatever you have solved, unsolved, or you have made mistake. So that kind of analysis is very important. To prepare rotating machine, again, one question is there. So, Prasanna, we have suggested you should refer IGC materials and Roser Cohen, and you should write IGC mock exams. You will get ample amount of theoretical questions, numerical question. And if you want to solve more of question, then if you have tough questions, then if you have access to IGC assignments, you can solve those assignment questions along with solved questions from Roser Cohen. There is no, but you should not
Ashish has asked
overspend
about
time, Ashwin. Yeah, yes,
Ashish has
Ashwin,
asked a
yes,
question about analyzing. I used
yeah,
to spend an hour. I think don't spend too much time. Just
yes.
I spent an hour
That
on
is very important.
analysis.
Yes. Yes, because some question, if you do not know, don't worry. You have to refer the right book and all. Don't overspend time, guys, in any question, right, Ashwin? Because sometimes
Yes,
people
sir.
sit and do
Yeah.
1 or 2 hours kind of. If you are able to figure it out, quickly try, but you have to try in the right way. You have to go to that topic, you have to read that topic, you have to see the question, what is asked, what is available, what formula you know, and then try to figure out how you can use those formula. Simply thinking may not work. Okay. SK SOM NPTL. Okay, somebody asking rotating machine by SK SOM. Yeah, SK SOM is fluid, that fluid guy, right? The SK SOM book from
Yes, sir.
IIT.
Yes. Kharagpur. Yeah.
Yeah, IIT.
If you have time, yeah, go for it. But I wouldn't
But
suggest
time
spending
is
too much
not
time
there.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. Currently, guys, not too much of suggestion will give. Be stick to what materials you have, either IGC's material or material prepared by you own. The only thing, Ashwin, we suggest add on, right? Whatever is missing, you add on in the reverse
Yeah.
approach. Yeah,
Right now, that's all you can do. So
yeah.
you can just add on using the IGC material, and you'll be fine. Yeah.
Whatever, yeah, quickly, not like going one by one topic, chapter and all. No, that kind of watching lecture series is not advisable as of now. But guys, be confident. And one thing I want to share, even you started your preparation in August, right? And you could get top rank. So guys, always those who start late, they have better momentum, right? So you all have good chance, especially those who joined in July, August, to get a very good rank. It's not necessary those who start preparation early in Feb, May, they only get good rank. No, guys. Okay, of course, there are candidates from Fab may also get very good rank, but not everyone. So those who keep momentum up, those who revise in last 2 months as much, practice as much, take mock exam seriously, they will get good rank. And in that case, July August batch have advantage because the momentum will be keep going. This Ashwin, fair batch guys, many times they lose momentum, right? Longer the
Yeah.
period,
Keep
more
the momentum.
probability
Just
to get
yeah.
effect.
That's very
Yes.
important. Keeping your momentum is very important. So
Yeah. So that's, and every year we see Ashwin from July, August, people they get one digit rank also. So it's all
oh,
possible to
great.
get any good rank. Guys, just don't worry when you started your preparation. Only now keep momentum up, up, up. That's all. Yeah. So thank you all, guys. All the best, and see you in
All the best, guys. All the
July
best.
first
Do
week.
well.
And thank you, Ashwin, for your time. And
No,
of
no problem,
course,
sir.
yeah, we'll meet them again with you after exam. And before that, they can keep doing their best. Thank you all. All the best.
All the best, guys.